Have you ever felt your emotions controlling you instead of the other way around? Then the Stoic lessons from this video will definitely help you gain control over your emotions and possibly change your life for the better. We highly recommend you to note the insights and watch the video till the end in order to better absorb the wisdom of the ancient Stoics. Embracing change and impermanence. Change is an inevitable part of our life, and resisting it only leads to suffering. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the concept of impermanence and find stability within ourselves. By accepting change as a natural and necessary part of our existence, we can navigate through life's transitions with grace and ease. Stoics emphasize the notion of amor fati, which means loving and accepting our fate. This philosophy encourages us to recognize life as a constantly changing matter, with our happiness depending on our ability to adapt and find peace within ourselves. By letting go of attachments to outcomes, circumstances, and possessions, we end up freeing ourselves from the anxiety and stress associated with changes. Embracing change also involves embracing the present moment, the only moment we truly have control over. By focusing on the moment, we can derive joy and fulfillment from the experience itself, rather than placing our happiness solely on external circumstances or future events. Keeping such awareness in mind allows us to find stability and contentment within, regardless of the ever-changing external world. Remember that life is fleeting. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca. Life is short, and yet we often find ourselves concerned over insignificant worries and anxieties. Stoics remind us to live in the present moment, fully aware of the fleeting nature of our existence. By training our minds to focus on what is truly important, we can shed unnecessary anxieties and embrace a sense of gratitude for the present. Recognizing that our time on earth is limited fuels a sense of urgency to pursue what brings us joy and fulfillment, while letting go of the trivial preoccupations that drain our energy. Let this Stoic perspective inspire you to make the most of every day, savoring life's precious moments. By keeping life's transient nature in mind, we can cultivate deeper connections, pursue meaningful goals, and find solace in things we tend to find impermanent. Marcus Aurelius said, "You can die right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." This brings us to the Stoic concept of memento mori, or remembering one's mortality. Again, by recognizing and accepting the transience of life, we gain a sense of perspective that can have a significant impact on how we experience and manage our emotions. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize what really matters, to let go of minor concerns, and embrace the sense of urgency for a purposeful and fulfilling life. Reflect before reacting. Sometimes emotions are seriously clouding our judgment. It's too easy to react impulsively in the heat of the moment, often causing more harm than good. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of cultivating self-awareness and practicing mindfulness before expressing our emotions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I'm about to criticize?" Oftentimes, our spot-on emotional responses can lead us down a path of unnecessary disputes or regret. By taking a step back and pausing to reflect on our own faults, we can interrupt overwhelming reactions and respond with empathy and understanding. An approach like this allows us to choose how we truly want to respond, rather than being dictated by our emotional impulses. Cultivating the habit of reflection can pave a way to healthier relationships, improved problem-solving, and personal growth. As soon as we choose to reflect before reacting, we choose to respond from a place of wisdom and compassion. Cultivating emotional resilience. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from unpleasant inconveniences and stay mentally strong through challenging times. Stoicism encourages us to reinforce inner strength by training our minds to focus on what we can control and accept what is beyond our control. By shifting our perspective and adopting a positive mindset, we can guarantee ourselves enough emotional resilience in the face of any obstacle. At the core of emotional resilience lies the recognition that we have power over our thoughts and interpretations. We can choose to view setbacks as opportunities for growth, challenges as stepping stones to success, and failures as valuable lessons. It is through this process of reframing that we end up cultivating a resilient attitude meant to help us handle difficult circumstances with grace and determination. Stoics also champion the practice of maintaining perspective. When faced with adversity, they would often remind themselves of the transitory nature of life and the insignificance of most setbacks. By keeping our focus on the bigger picture, we can develop the said resilience that allows us to face challenges with greater courage and unwavering determination. Finding gratitude in every circumstance. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negative emotions. Stoics remind us to appreciate the small things in life and be content with what we have. By bringing up more gratitude into your routine, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what you already possess. Such a mindset shift helps us find joy and fulfillment even in the face of adversity. Gratitude is a habit of acknowledging the abundance that surrounds us. It involves giving proper credit to gifts, opportunities, and moments of beauty in our lives, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant they may seem to be. By intentionally focusing on these blessings, we train our minds to see the positive aspects of every circumstance. Stoics teach us to take pleasure in the simple pleasures of life, such as a warm cup of tea, a kind smile, or the beauty of nature. By finding contentment in these small moments, we develop a sense of, you've guessed it, gratitude that elevates our overall well-being. Cultivating gratitude also helps us to shift our perspective from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. As Diogenes says, he who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing. Instead of constantly longing for more and feeling dissatisfied with what you have, you better recognize and appreciate the richness of our lives, leading to a greater sense of fulfillment and happiness. By the way, we will be very grateful to everyone who subscribes and leaves a like under this video. Practicing emotional detachment. Emotional detachment is a powerful tool meant to give us enough strength to overcome the ups and downs of life. Stoics highlight the importance of not taking things personally and not allowing other people's thoughts or actions to disturb our inner peace. By practicing emotional detachment, we can respond to situations with clarity and objectivity, free from the influence of external factors. Epictetus once wrote, "If someone tells you that a person is speaking ill of you, do not make excuses for what is being said about you, but answer, 'He did not know about my other shortcomings, otherwise he would not have mentioned only these.'" One of the key aspects of emotional detachment lies in realization that we cannot control how others perceive us, nor the actions they take. Stoics encourage us to focus on what we are capable of controlling, namely our own thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors. By redirecting our attention to our own actions and intentions, we move away from dependence on external approval and find more stability within ourselves. Moreover, emotional detachment involves adopting a growth mindset that values feedback and constructive criticism. Instead of reacting defensively or feeling offended by others' comments, we can objectively assess whether they have some truth to them and use this feedback as an opportunity to improve and grow. This way, we turn emotional vulnerability into emotional strength. Practicing mindfulness and self-awareness. Mindfulness and self-awareness are essential in mastering our emotions. Stoics encourage us to observe our thoughts and reactions without judgment, allowing us to gain deeper insights into our inner workings. By being present in the moment and having a clear picture of our own triggers, we can better manage and regulate our emotional responses. Mindfulness involves giving attention to the present moment, fully experiencing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations as they arise. Through mindfulness, we proceed to cultivate a non-judgmental and compassionate awareness of ourselves. By observing our thoughts and emotions without getting stuck on them, we gain the ability to respond rather than react impulsively. This pause allows us to choose more thoughtful and calculated responses, leading to greater emotional mastery and well-being. Self-awareness is closely linked to mindfulness, as it includes developing an understanding of our own strengths, weaknesses, values, and beliefs. By developing self-awareness, we become attuned to our emotional patterns and can take proactive steps to shift our mindset and behaviors in a more positive and constructive direction. Remember Marcus Aurelius's words, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Embracing vulnerability and emotional authenticity. Let us not be ashamed to speak what we are ashamed to think of. Marcus Cicero. Being vulnerable and expressing our emotions authentically is a sign of strength, not weakness. Stoicism encourages us to be true to ourselves and speak our minds openly. By embracing vulnerability, we establish deeper connections with others and create an environment that fosters emotional growth and understanding. Emotional authenticity involves expressing our genuine thoughts and feelings openly, without fear of judgment or rejection. It requires embracing vulnerability as an essential aspect of human connection. Contrary to popular belief, vulnerability is not a sign of weakness but a testament to our courage and strength to be seen and heard. It brings up genuine and meaningful connections, enabling us to understand and empathize with others on a deeper level. As soon as we embrace vulnerability, we create a safe space for others to share their own emotions and experiences. This open and honest exchange delivers genuine trust and emotional connection, nurturing a supportive and empowering community. Practicing emotional transmutation. Marcus Aurelius teaches us, "The things you think about determine the quality of your mind." Emotional transmutation involves channeling our emotions into productive and positive actions. Stoics teach us to transform negative emotions into opportunities for growth and improvement. By harnessing our own emotions' energy and redirecting them towards positive pursuits, we may achieve personal and professional success. Negative emotions, such as anger or disappointment, are natural and a part of the human experience. However, the Stoics believed that dwelling on these without purpose could be detrimental to our well-being. Instead, they encourage us to use our reactions as a driving force for change and personal growth. Then, by harnessing the energy generated by negative emotions, we can channel it into activities that propel us forward. For example, if we experience frustration or disappointment, instead of dwelling on these emotions, we can channel that energy into much more productive actions, such as problem-solving, seeking solutions, or initiating positive change. Emotional transmutation also includes reframing our perspectives and finding the lessons within challenging situations. By shifting our focus from the negatives to possibilities for growth, we transform adversity into invaluable opportunities for personal and professional development. Develop emotional intelligence and empathy. Emotional intelligence and empathy are crucial in mastering our emotions and building strong relationships. Stoics especially note the importance of understanding and connecting with others on a deeper level. By developing emotional intelligence and empathy, we tend to navigate social interactions with grace and compassion, leading to meaningful and fulfilling connections. Emotional intelligence also focuses on the ability to understand and manage our own emotions, as well as accept and empathize with others' reactions. In case you turn to developing emotional intelligence, you will surely gain greater self-awareness, regulating our emotions more effectively. Empathy, on the other hand, is all about putting ourselves in others' shoes, seeing the world from their perspective, and understanding their emotions. It allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, validate their experiences, and offer support and understanding. Stoics believe that fostering emotional intelligence and empathy enables more harmonious and fulfilling relationships. By using empathy as a tool for interactions, we create an atmosphere of understanding and compassion, resolving conflicts and building bridges between differing perspectives. And to crown it all, we have a simple request for you. We want to help as many people as possible, and for this matter, we need your subscription and like under this video, as it will greatly help the channel's development and give us motivation to give you more content. If you want to further immerse yourself in Stoic wisdom, we would like to recommend you checking out this video.